Hi everyone, welcome to Beaming Light. I am Danita. I'm trying to figure out if this is good. Okay. Oh, sorry. Beaming stands for bold, enlightened, aware, mature, insightful, nurturing, grateful. Light stands for loving, intelligent, generous, honest, and tactful. How are you guys doing? It is Saturday. Anything exciting? Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. You know what I mean? You gotta be careful out here if you're gonna go party. You know, I'm gonna leave that to the kids. Mom's gonna be at home relaxing. But yes, welcome to my channel where I talk about my personal experiences, relate them to song lyrics and the song lyrics to Bible verses to make it make sense in today's society. Because when this life is over, I'm trying to save some souls, y'all. I think y'all people really doubt how cool God is. Like, how can you doubt how amazing He is when He does so much for you? He makes sure that you're good. Like, think about all the close calls you could have had in life and how God came and snatched you out of those situations. Close calls, right? I mean, he does a lot. I always thank God and my angels around me for following me and making sure that I'm safe and protected, because it's beautiful. It is beautiful. And the power of the Lord is so overwhelming right now. I just feel Him working through me. That's why I say, like, get on this love vibration. It's not a train of thought. It's not a religion. It's a feeling. It's like you have to feel it. It's like an experience. I'm telling you guys, it's so amazing. It's more amazing than being in a party with Hova and Steve Stout. Not to say that I don't want to do those things. I'm just saying it is more amazing than that. God is truly wonderful. He's very amazing. Okay. So let's get into the topic of this video. And of course, we're still on Hovey Hove. It is the 30th day of the book of Hove. Hola Ovito. You know, Hip Hoppy himself, you know, Big Pimpin' himself. Well, not anymore. You know, he has family man. It's beautiful to see transition. You see how Hove just like grew in life? You know what I'm saying? Like, he went from Big Pimpin' to like Family Feud. Well, Big Pimpin' to Smile. You know what I'm saying? Big Pimpin' to like Blue freestyling on the album. It's just like the transition of growth and maturity is beautiful. And, you know, you can see in his body of music that he changes and he evolves. And that's how you stay current. That's how you stay hot. You have to change. You can't keep doing the same thing and then wondering, like, why is my music not popping off? Oh, personal experience time, y'all. You know, it is also, I encourage everyone to share a picture of your abuser and shame them. Expose these devils. Well, I have decided I am going to expose David and Reggie. Because we gotta shame these devils. And this is the reason. You know, Reggie, I thought, was Big Brother Baller Shot Caller. And I asked him explicitly about David. But you know, they're best friends, so they're going to take up for one another. And birds of a feather flock together. So it's like when David started doing stuff that was crazy, it was starting to make me look at Reggie like, are you on the same wavelength? Are you in the same boat? Again, because birds of a feather flock together. That's another reason why I had to kind of check my crew and say, I don't want to move like this if I was in a situation. So let me kind of just like dissociate myself. So I had to dissociate myself with these people because it's like the way y'all moving, I ain't feeling it. It ain't, So unfortunately, I don't have an actual picture of them because I deleted their pictures because I'm moving on. I'm starting a new life and it does not include them in it. But I did look up and find a picture of David on the Instagram, and this is him. He was on the web. This is him. If you see this man, run. This is what he looks like. I think he actually got narcissistic revenge on me because I say he looked like this to a friend, and Reggie. This is Reggie. And Reggie went back and told him, if you see these two men, run. They look like that. That's exactly how they look. And their names start with those letters. All right, David and Reggie. Run. Let me show y'all a picture of David again. I think God said show it again. This is David. If you see this man, run. Y'all, let me tell you something. You're probably like, how did she get involved with somebody like that? Let me tell you. David called me at a very low moment in my life. David has been trying to date me for years, and like Jane will always, oh, he's such a good guy. I'm like, how he's such a good guy and you trying to plug him into me? He got a girlfriend. Make that make sense. But he caught me at a down moment. He love bombed me, and then he started withdrawing and going back to his old narcissistic player ways. So it is what it is. A huge learning lesson. And now I understand why my mom didn't want to deal with my dad, because he reminded me a lot like my dad. The only thing about it is he was like trying to be a covert narcissistic person in the beginning, but then he got overt later. So yeah, you know, you cannot trust these two men. Let me show you again. I sent this picture to Jane. I was like, I don't want to date him. He look like this. This is David. If you see him, you run. Hide your kids, hide your teenage daughters, hide your wives in that order, okay? There's something about that, something there. I'm telling y'all, y'all need to watch out for this person. This is Reggie. Hide your kids, hide your teenage daughters, hide your wives. Something is weird. It's weird. I felt some weird vibes, some weird shit was going on. Some weird shit. Some weird ass shit. Tomorrow. I don't know. God said, you better be fresh as hell if the Fed's watching. All right. So the message of today's video is, we're going to look at Exodus chapter 21 through 17 and follow the 10 crack commandments to be a savage for imaginary players. All right. Exodus 21 through 17, follow the 10 crack commandments to be a savage to imaginary players. All right. So 10 Crack Commandments is a song by Notorious B.I.G. R.I.P. to Notorious B.I.G. He's left us some great music, some great legacies. Savage with Meg Thee Stallion and Beyonce, as well as imaginary players, none other than Mr. Rockefeller, Jay-Z. Okay. Y'all, when I tell you this dude David was an imaginary player, y'all. I should have ran when he told me he had a song called Azul Trickery. Why are you trying to act like you Jay? Another red flag with him is that he lived in the past a lot. He's in his 40s. He's older than me. And like he kept talking about like his heyday in high school. I'm like, high school was over. And like he would like watch old basketball clips of himself, and I'm just like, you are really stuck in the past. Like you are like the guy that goes to the football games with the Letterman jacket on at 65, like still rapping, like, and getting mad like you're the quarterback on the field. I need you to chill out. Like that's like, but he didn't want to grow. He wanted to stay stuck. I don't know what Sebastian is over here doing. He wanted to stay stuck in that position, in that same, just reliving that moment. And it's like, you cannot relive those moments, people. Like once those moments are gone, like I found myself, and this is where I had to really do the inner work. I found myself trying to like relive college. And I was like, I cannot relive college. College is done. It's over. It's a wrap. Like I have to move past college. So doing the work and like really made me see that. And another big test for me is when I first moved back home, there was homecoming going on. And for HBCUs, homecoming is a huge deal. And I was just like, I'm good. I don't want to go. Like I had no desire to go. So it's like I grew past that. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't support or, you know, if you want to donate or contribute, cool. But it's like that party mentality, far from it. Like I cannot do the party. That's all you want to do. Remember that on I Just Want to Love You, John with a Spoon. Party. That's how y'all do. So going back to him, it was just more like I moved past college and you can't move past high school. This is a huge red flag, right? And I just start seeing how he talks to people, and like he like slowly tries to take my control away from me and like plant seeds, and it was just not. I was like, this is not it. It's not it. And I snapped on him one night, and I do not regret snapping on him. He deserved that snap. He deserved it. Every bit of it. I went 1-eat on him that night. I sure did. And I'm proud of it. In the moment, I wasn't proud of it. But after looking back, I was like, nah, it was necessary. There's a reason for that, right? Rejection is God's protection. So I'm so glad I snapped. So he rejected. Because me being the person that I am, I'm going to try to make it work. But then it's like, no, like you see these red flags, you need to go. Like, why are you riding around with these red flags? Like they roses. They're not roses. These roses smell like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like these roses smell like shit. So let that go. Let that turd go, and I let it go. Let that little baby spread his legs and fly in the streets. But make sure you flying with people that are appropriate for you, like age appropriate. Okay, something about that. All right, let's get into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the 10 crack commandments. 1. They can't tell me nothing about this weed, this coke, this crack. All right, triple beam niggas. All right, so we're gonna look at. We're actually gonna go back and forth between 10 crack commandments and the 10 commandments in the Bible, which is why I have you pulled up Exodus. So let me pull it up. Okay. So, say I've been in the game for years. It made me an animal. It's rules to the shit. I wrote me a manual, a step-by-step booklet for you to get your game on track. Not your wig pushed back. Rule number uno. Never let no one know how much dough you know. You hold, cause you know that cheddar bring jealousy, especially if that man fucked up. Get your ass stuck up. Y'all, money will bring envy and jealousy to a lot of people. And the first commandment, and you know, people lust and idolize money. The first commandment of the Bible. Let me just start at 20. First one on 20. It says, and God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. So if you worshiping money, you worshiping the devil. All right? Number uno. Don't let nobody know how much dough you hold. But don't worship the dough over God. Okay? All right. Number 2, never let them know your next move. Don't you know that bad boys move in silence and violence? Number 2 says, thou shalt not make unto any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven or above, or that is in earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Don't move. Don't let people know your next move. And God says, and don't make any images. Like when people know your next move, they have an image of what they're gonna do to you. Don't give them that power. Don't make any graven images. What God is really saying, you know, is more of don't have an idea in your head about how things are supposed to look like. Don't idolize how you think I'm supposed to look or how people in the Bible are supposed to look. Don't idolize them. Don't make that an image. But Biggie's saying, like, don't let nobody know how you're moving because they get that image, you know, they know what you're doing. They're going to come up with some stuff, you know what I'm saying, to get your wig pushed back. Don't do that. Number 3, never trust nobody. Oh, hard lesson learned. Hard lesson learned over here. Never trust nobody. Your moms will set that ass up, properly gassed up, hoodie and mask up, shit for the fast buck. Should be laying in the bushes to light that ass up. Anybody will set you up for money. Anybody will come after you because if they know how much dough you hold, they're looking for you. They want you. They're trying to get at you. They're trying to see, how can I get what she got? Or how can I get what he has? People look at that. Y'all, I have aunts, and I'm in my 30s. Like, why? I told my aunt I wanted some floors. She went and got them, like, the next month. And I was like, well, damn, I ain't gonna ever tell you nothing again. Because it's like, why? This is not a competition, baby. Like, I'm 30-something, you 60. Like, come on now. Like, this ain't no competition in life. You can't compete when you don't compare. And not to say, like, that, she make way more money than me, but it's like, why are you comparing yourself to somebody in their 30s? Like, I'm just getting started. You've been established. Thou shalt not bow thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord God, am a jealous God. I keep telling y'all, God is jealous. I am a jealous God, visiting iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me. He's saying, like, if you continue to worship these things and you're idolizing everything but me, this is going to be something in generations to come. Your generations are going to be cursed because you're not idolizing me. You're not serving me. That cheddar breed jealousy. God's a jealous God. God is a jealous God. Stop letting money get the best of you. Never trust nobody. Number 4, I know you heard this before. Never get high on your own supply. Number 5, Never sell no crack where you rested. I don't care if they want an ounce. Tell them bounce. Number 6, the goddamn credit, dead it. You think a crackhead pan you get? Shit, forget it. Number 7, this rule is so underrated. Keep your family and your business completely separated. Money and blood don't mix like two dicks and no bitch. You'll find yourself in serious shit. Number 8, never keep no weight on you. Them cats that squeeze guns can hold jumps too. Number 9, should have been number 1 to me. If you ain't getting back, stay the fuck from police. If niggas think you snitching, they ain't trying to listen. They be sitting in your kitchen waiting to start hitting. Number 10, a strong word called consignment, strictly for live men, not for freshmen. If you ain't got the clientele, say hell no, because they gonna want their money, rain, sleet, hell, snow. Biggie 10 crack commandments in the streets. Let's finish the commandments in God. Jealous God. Let me read that again. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me. God's going to continue to curse your bloodline if you are not going to serve him. You know why? Because it's that train of thought that you continue to have, and you're passing it down to one generation, and the next generation is passing down to their generation, and the next generation is passing down to their generation, until somebody has to be chosen and say, this is enough. We're not doing this no more. But and showing mercy unto the thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. But he's going to give grace and mercy to those who love him, who try, who are like stalk poster, who is really trying to do right by him, who want his grace, who have the good heart for him, but somehow, they stumble along the way. We fall down and we get back up. God understands that, but he wants to make sure your heart is good and pure. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord of thy God in vain, for the Lord will not have guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Don't speak ill on God's name. Don't speak ill on God's name. People say, probably thinking oh, well, you cussing and you talking about God, but I'm not speaking ill of God. I'm raising his name. I'm not taking it as vain. I know who God is. I am fearful of God. I am scared as shit of God, but I ain't scared of nobody else. But God, yes, I'm scared of him. Very much so. Very much. Because he has the power to change your life in an instant. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Sunday, we're supposed to have a holy day. But, some people, we don't do that. In today's society, we do all kinds of other things on Sunday, especially where I'm from. People will party on Sunday, especially after the football game. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within the gates. So nobody on your property or your land should be working on the holy day. Your servants, your cattle, everybody should be at complete rest. This is definitely old commandments, and we know the 10 commandments were written towards the Old Testament. But just in your household, you should just relax. I know it's hard to get things done within 6 days, especially when our culture is geared to us to work 5 days a week. We really should go down to a 3-day work week and get paid the same amount. I feel like if we were able to focus in 3 days and have 4 days, I think people will have a healthier balance of life, in my opinion. For in the 6 days, the Lord made heaven and the earth and the sea and all of them is, and rested the 7th day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath and hallowed it. So these are the commandments relating to God. But here's the thing. This is what God said about him. This is how he wants you to treat him. But see, man has taken the commandments relating to man, and sometimes they'll twist it to their benefit, right? Honor thy father and thy mother, and thy days shall be long upon the land which thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. Let me tell y'all. Man has construed these commandments relating to man for their own benefit. Never get high on your own supply. Don't get high. Don't be over here looking around trying to see what the eye candy is, and you know you married next door. Like that ain't the move. That is not the move. Don't cover anything that your neighbor has. You should be praying for your neighbor, praying for your fellow man. What can I do to help you? What can I do to assist you? Please let me know. Don't make false accusations against your neighbor. You don't have proof. You can't make false accusations. You can't go around here gossiping, saying people doing stuff to you and you don't have proof. Intuition is strong. Thou shalt not steal. Do not steal. You know, yeah, back in the day. That was before I got saved again, y'all. Thou shalt not commit adultery and thou shalt not kill. You know, this is the thing though. You learn lessons hard in life. Like, you know, that was a lesson I had to learn hard. Now I think everybody's guilty being sticky fingers at some point. But lessons I had to learn early in life. Will never do it again. Will always check myself and make sure that I'm good. And yes, these are the commandments relating to men. This is how God wants us to treat each other. All right. You know, going back to personal experiences. This goes for the demonstration I did yesterday. You know, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. I keep telling people, neighbor is not like your next door. Like, yes, that's your neighbor you live next to, but neighbor is your community, who's in your area. You know, the person around the corner is your neighbor. The person down, like, 2 lights away, that's your neighbor because they're in your community. The people are in your community. And community sometimes is your friend group. So if you're like, I don't get this new age swinger stuff, I don't get it. But some people, I just feel like, you know, marriage is a covenant. Like, why would you open it up to anything else? It's like David told me in therapy, I don't want to open marriage, but you want to cheat. So make that make sense. Well, you don't want to be married either. Oh my gosh. Let's go to Savage. And because, you know, I'm in a Savage mode. It's the new year we're bringing in, you guys. And I'm just so over feeling like I got to hold my tongue. Like, for what? Okay, so I want to go to Beyonce's part because that's the part that really matters. Here we go. Hips tick tock when I dance. On a demon time, she might start her OnlyFans. Big B and that B stands for bands. If you want to see some real ass, baby, here's your chance. I say left cheek, right cheek. Drop it low and swing. Text up in this thing. Put you up on this gang. I be parking my frame. Gang, 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 gang. If you don't jump to put jeans on, baby, you don't feel my pain. Hold up. Please don't get me hyped. Write my name in ice. I can't argue with these lazy bitches. I just raised my price. I'm a boss. I'm a leader. This is the price of leadership. I'm a boss. I'm a leader. I pull up in my 2-seater and my mama was a savage nigga. I got this shit from Nita. I keep trying to tell me, why would you try me? Why would you bother? I am Danita Juanita's daughter. Like, my mama was a savage. I got this shit from Nita. Going back to demonstration yesterday. If y'all ain't see it, go check it out. You gotta be a savage to these imaginary players and let them know what the 10 crack commandments is. Because if not, they're gonna walk all over you. You know what I'm saying? And they're not gonna break my soul, baby. Because I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm gonna show this picture again at the end so y'all know who I'm talking about. All right, imaginary players. Because these dudes are some imaginary players. I spit that other shit. That's a nice motherfucker shit. The Fed time follow me round. Deep cover shit. You beer money. I'm all your money. I'm Poppy. You ain't got to count it. It's all their money. I never changed money because niggas got strange money. Knocked up, marked up, fucked up in the game money. I got bail money. Double XL money. You got flash now, but time will reveal money. Let me tell you something. That's exactly what he had. He had flash style but siren reveal money. Like all this love bombing stuff. How you love bombing and spend all this money, $1,000 on hotel rooms and bags, but you ain't got nowhere to stay. Make it make sense. You live with your parents. Like, make it make sense. It don't make sense. Like, you, red flag. Red flags I did not pay attention to. You got that flash now, but time reveal money. I spent the hottest shit. You need it. I got it shit. This that down south Master P about it shit. Cause I'm about it. I got blood money, straight up thug money. The brown paper bag under your mattress, drug money. You got show dough, little or no dough. Sell a bunch of records and you still owe dough. I got 900. I got 900 plus 96 plus 4 more dough. You crazy, you fugazi. I'm loco do papo. Imaginary baby. Okay, so I used to tell him I'm down south, Master P about it shit. Like, stop playing with me. Stop playing on my phone. Stop it. God said stop it. God gonna pop you. He gonna pop you. Let me show you. This is who he gonna pop. He gonna pop you. God gonna pop you. He gonna pop you. He's tired of you playing with me. Stop playing on my phone. Because he's still doing it. Stop playing on my phone. All right. Sunny vibes. Sunny vibes. Sunny vibes. Sunny vibes. Sunny vibes. Sunny vibes. What y'all doing today? Me, I don't know. It's still early. But I wanted to get this message out. I was like praying on trying to think I wanted to do today. And God was like, you need to show their picture. Because, you know, we're getting close to the end of the month. And I said December was Shame Your Abuser month. And even though he didn't physically abuse me, he emotionally and mentally abused me. So this is him. And this is the man that I thought would protect me from his abuse, but he didn't. He was supposed to be a brother. So this is him. If you see him, ladies, gentlemen, run the other way. All right. Something about that. You guys take care. Be me light in your community. Don't be afraid to speak up and share your story. People need to know so they can protect themselves. Because this is spiritual war. I keep trying to tell y'all, like, the enemy has a hold of a lot of people, and maybe this will give him the wake-up call he needs to get some help and find God. Oh, confirmation. And I just pray that you guys just have a beautiful day. I'll be back on maybe tomorrow with the message, maybe later. We'll see what the spirit moves me. Spread love, like positivity in your community. Pay it forward with a random act of kindness. Stay grateful, count your blessings, be humble, Sunnies. Love you guys.